David Vonderhaar has been fired from Call of Duty. A few days ago, breaking news came out that David Vonderhaar was asked to step down and step away from the Call of Duty franchise. And this shocked the Call of Duty community. What's up, everybody? It is your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street. We got some 2v2 gameplay in the background, but I want to start off this video by saying thank you to David Vonderhaar for his years of service on the Call of Duty franchise. Without David Vonderhaar, would there be attack dogs in Call of Duty? He was responsible for arguably the best Call of Duty of all time, which is Black Ops 1, in my opinion. A lot of people say Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty, but he was responsible for that game too. However you look at it, David Vonderhaar made some of the best CODs of all time, and I feel a little conflicted because he was on Make COD Great Again's list, and yo, I don't know if this is all a coincidence, but a lot of people, the CEO, Michael Condrey, David Vonderhaar, community managers, they've been dropping and they've been leaving left and right. Are they jumping ship, or is Make COD Great Again successful? Either way, I'm gonna say it's successful. So I'm a little conflicted because I love Black Ops 1, but on the other hand, David Vonderhaar went out of his way to make fun of YouTubers, and this was his direct downfall. If we look back on the history books, Call of Duty was the most selling franchise of all time. We're not talking about video games, we're talking about gross entertainment, like how much money they made. Is Avengers Endgame gonna beat Avatar? Well, let's look at the list. No, Call of Duty blew them out of the water. And why did David Vonderhaar focus on eSports? There's been a rumor that at one of these gaming conventions, David Vonderhaar had his first alcoholic beverage, and he lost his butthole virginity or something. I don't know what happened, but he was just consumed by making Call of Duty an esport game. At one point, he pivoted, and was it worth it? What was the end game? Even if you made the #1 esport of all time, what did it cost? Everything. Like, you had it. And I say this because he put so much resources into Black Ops 2 competitive, and Black Ops 2 competitive was good, but you know the problem with COD esports is it changes the game every single year. At least with League of Legends, we know it's League of Legends. With Call of Duty, is it gotta be this disc? Is it gotta be this disc? Is it gotta be this disc? Like, it's a different disc every single year, and it's different rules, and the Call of Duty developers apparently are stingy, and they don't share the codcaster from esports, and I don't think it was worth it. And under David Vonderhaar's reign, we had a lot of good, we had some bad. Apparently he didn't work on Black Ops 3 at all. He did work on Blackout, not Black Ops 4 multiplayer. There were reports that he did not play one single game of multiplayer Black Ops 4, and that's something that me and him share. So, you know, we had this debate, and I said specialists were participation trophies, and he denied it. And I was perplexed by that because it's pretty, like, it's simple. Like, I can break it down very easily how it's a participation trophy. In Black Ops 2, it costs like 5 to 7 kills depending on your objective play to get a war machine or a death machine. Automatic grenade launcher, clear out a flag, clear out a building easy. Minigun that you just like pull out, and it's like, you know, 500 bullets per second, you know, capacity. Like, it's insane. Really good. Like, they're fun things, and they're good, and you get rewarded after you know, work for it and you earn it. Now in Black Ops 3, you got those on a cooldown. You got specialist by just participating. Every 5 minutes you would get the war machine. If you played better, you would get it every 3 minutes. But it was still a participation trophy, and there's some questionable decisions. Like, I don't know. I have a conspiracy out there, and let me know if I'm crazy. And David Vonderhaar was famous for this, and I reference his supercomputer a lot because he always says he looks at the data and he's data driven, and he was so driven by the supercomputer. And I think there's a conspiracy that they compensate. Like in Black Ops 2, it started to change. Like, okay, let me try to explain it. In COD 4, in Black Ops, in Modern Warfare 2, these games, even if I was lagging, my shot was still kind of true. Like, now when you lag, you're in a different universe. Man, I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. I think they have some kind of lag compensation that changes during the game. Or in Blackout, I feel like it was your auto aim wasn't locking on as much. But they're changing something. I don't know what it's always been kind of fishy in the Call of Duty engine, where it's lag compensation and auto aim compensation, but it like fluctuates during the match, and it's like Call of Duty is playing you and you're not playing Call of Duty. I said that a few times on my channel, but I think David Vonderhaar and his supercomputer was responsible for that. And I don't know, Call of Duty just didn't feel as good, and they keep on rewarding the bad players, and I don't know. Make COD great again. It's kind of crazy. Like, if I had a time machine and I went back in time and told myself make COD great again would be successful, I would say to my future self that traveled to the past, like, is that all you got to say? Like, tell me some stock prices. Like, let me know, like, is a meteor coming or something? Like, that's what you got to say? Yeah, make COD great again. Like, people ridiculed us for having David Vonderhaar on our list. But, like, if he admits that he has nothing to do with Black Ops 3, he had nothing to do with Black Ops 4, even though, like, didn't he answer 100 questions or something? It had nothing to do with Black Ops 3, but he's on stage and everything. It's his time to move on, and, like, he's fine. He referenced that he has enough money on his going away tweet. So, like, I know some people are like, oh, you're going to be happy that someone lost their job. Yes and no. Like, he's got to find a better job in the industry. Like, he's got to land, if he wants to, he'll find a way. But I think it was for the betterment of the Call of Duty franchise that David Vonderhaar, give the keys to the castle to somebody else, to someone who actually can, like, get a nuke. Like, how can you work for Call of Duty if you can't get a nuke? Like, that should be question one. Like, question one should be, like, have you ever got a nuke? Yes or no? They say yes, and then you have to, like, link a YouTube video. That, like, simple. But, anyways. You know one thing I want to mention about the world's fastest nuke, now that we're talking about nukes, is it's not only the world's fastest nuke, it's the world's fastest game of Call of Duty that has ever been played, with the biggest deficit between kills and deaths, the most lopsided victory of all. Like, now that I think about it, it might be a world record for the most world records that a world record has, and that might be a world record in itself. So, thank you guys for watching. David Vonderhaar, good luck in your journeys. I think you were wrong many times, but a lot of times you were right. So, I think his good outweighs the bad, and we will miss you, kind of. But make COD great again is a grassroots movement within the Call of Duty community, and the 1% of the 1% will not... I don't know. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Move in. comando del